Hey everybody, Kat here. Welcome to my channel. It is Thursday, the 16th of November, and we've got a lot of royal news today. First off, we know that the King just celebrated his 75th birthday with close family members and friends, and we've seen some of the pictures floating around of that. There's been all kinds of speculation that there was a phone call between Harry and the King, and perhaps Meghan chimed in, and videos from the kids, and all of this. Is it true? Is it being put out by Omid Scobie? Has the palace said anything? I don't think there was a phone call. I mean, as we have found out, the King doesn't even own a cell phone, so it would have had to have been an arranged call routed through the palace and this and that, and who knows? I mean, it's speculation on anybody's part, was there a phone call or not, but for Meghan and Harry, it keeps the whole victim narrative alive, and it keeps their names in the paper. So there you go. There's something else I've noticed. Just a couple of days ago, we had pictures of Meghan out and about in Montecito with a friend, shopping and lunch, you know, ladies who lunch. She was in shorts. She looked terribly, terribly skinny, and her face looked quite gaunt. She did not look well. Chipped nail polish as well. She's not taking care of her nails. Is there something, you know, people are speculating, oh, the stress is getting to her, something's wrong. The marriage is in trouble, poor Meghan. Well, that all might be true, but I think there's even more to it than that. We know she's a manipulator, and if I'm right about this, this is just a huge play that I don't think any of us expected, but in a maniac's mind, it's the next place to go, next game to play. Here's the scoop. She's very thin, very gaunt looking, and there's been rumors for quite a while that she has been using the new weight loss fad drug Ozempic. There's also another brand name of it. It's a diabetes drug, but it's been taken over storm by celebrities because of its weight loss qualities. So we know like Sharon Osbourne has used it. There's others that have used it. And there's been rumors that Meghan was using it. And that might be so. That might be so. And I think there's kind of a sick reason behind it. And I'm convinced of something. Not only do we know that Meghan, you know, everybody's calling her a psychopath, sociopath, she's a narcissist, she's, you know, evil, mean-spirited, all of these things. Have you ever heard of Munchausen's by proxy? It's kind of like being a hypochondriac, but taken to the next level. They invent things to get attention, and they project, and they'll do it to their children. You know, there's been people that have faked their kids having cancer diagnosis to, you know, and they do terrible things to the children to make them appear sick and things like that. That's Munchausen's by proxy. Munchausen's is basically taking on something yourself, whether in your head you really believe that you're sick or you're just, but it's for doing it for attention. Now, here's the thing. We know, as of today, actually, the new series of The Crown has dropped on Netflix. This is part 1, the first 4 episodes. The other 6 come in a week. We know that they are going to be featuring things with Princess Diana a lot. Now, we look at Meghan. Now, this is just me, my thoughts, my speculation, but I find this interesting. Look at Meghan. Look at how many times she has tried to mimic Princess Diana, from the perfume, from the outfits, from the poses and the demeanor and the kind of things she says, and you know, a near catastrophic car chase in New York City, and all the things she makes up to try to portray herself, to try to relive events that Diana went through, so that she hopefully in people's minds is reminiscent of Diana's story, so she'll get that love and that sympathy. And I think that's what she's trying to do. And I think part of her really believes it, you know. But here we go. What is one thing that was huge in Diana's story that Meghan's never been able to co-opt yet? The bulimia. The losing the weight, the bulimia from the stress and the breakdown of her marriage, and the press was, you know, just relentless. She said it many times. I mean, and we know Diana had a love-hate relationship with the press. She used them when she could. She resented them when they got in too close, and which at that time Meghan would, she lives for the day that more than 6 photographers would chase her in a car. It's never happened. That kind of activity that Diana went through in the 80s, that'll never happen again. And it hasn't since. And certainly not to Meghan. And we know with Meghan, every time there's a pap shot, I mean, it's paid for. She's called them, she's paid them, take my picture. We know this because she wouldn't get the attention otherwise. And she's been using that trick since she was working on Suits living here in Toronto. But anyway, so what am I getting at here? I think to get attention, what is going to be coming out, maybe not in Omid Scobie's book, maybe this is something that Meghan, through friends or, you know, friends of Meghan's and in magazines and stuff. I think we're going to start seeing these stories. So we're very concerned about Meghan. She's losing so much weight. It's the stress and the press and the family and the oppression and her marriage, and she's being, you know, made fun of in Hollywood, and just she's a victim, and you know, she's suffering from bulimia, just like Princess Diana did when everything was so wrong. Can't you people see that she is Diana and she must be loved? You know, I honest to God, I think Meghan's that crazy. I really do. So what I want us all to watch for now is anything in the news or in People magazine, or an anonymous friend has come out and said something, and it's crazy, but you are going to hear it. You are going to hear rumors of Meghan suffering from bulimia because of the stress. Honest to God, this is a play she has to make. This is what I'm saying is going to happen. I could be completely wrong, but I think she's that crazy. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I will talk to you next time. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee. The link's in the description. And definitely leave me a comment, because I would love to hear what your thoughts on all this are. Have a great day, everybody.